Thank you, Dennis Condon, for leading us in the bagpipes. And also thank you to our Revolutionary War Color Guard in honor of the 250th anniversary of the United States. Will members of the 8th grade band please take your seat by the band area? Thank you all for being here tonight to celebrate the outstanding accomplishments of this 8th grade. Sorry we had to move it inside, but I'm certainly glad that we did. Now I'd like Dr. Thompson, Assistant Principal of the Middle School, to come and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please remain standing. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing while our national anthem is played by the 8th grade band, directed by Mr. Andrew von Bachoff. Thank you, 8th grade band. You may be seated. I would now like to welcome Dr. Cheryl Champ, Superintendent of Schools.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, Ms. Sabia, Dr. Thompson, members of the Board of Education, district administrators, faculty and staff, family and friends, and most importantly, our distinguished Pelham Middle School 8th grade class of 2026. Let's give them the first of many hands today. As your superintendent, I'm honored to be here today to offer just a few brief words of greeting and well wishes as you prepare to move on to high school. As a superintendent, I am regularly in all the schools, and I move seamlessly from the middle school to the high school on a regular basis. So I often forget that for many of you, the other side of that door that separates the middle school from the high school can be an entirely different world. Different teachers, different courses, and of course, a lot less air conditioning. At the same time, the other side of that door offers the opportunity to take all of the things that you've explored and learned over the past several years and refine them at an entirely new level as you write the next chapter of your educational story. I love the class mural that you created this year, Chapter 8 Middle School. You see, you and I actually started in the Pelham schools at the same time. me as superintendent and most of you as kindergartners. Those first few years and chapters were very exciting to me. Whether you attended Colonial with Mrs. Wilson and then Miss Garcia as your principal, Hutchinson in both the old building and then some of the first students christening the new school, Prospect Hill, where of course once a Prospect Hiller, always a Prospect Hiller, some of you may remember that, or Siwanoy, knowing both Miss Kramer and then Mr. Johnson. And of course, all of us lived through COVID-19 years, both remote and hybrid, apart and then back together. This class has had one of the most dynamic and divergent elementary school chapters. Each of you, each of you could write a book about your own experiences and the resilience, empathy, and patience that come from working through all of that change. And then in your middle school years, as you merged from 4 schools into one, a united middle school class, all of those lessons about respect, kindness, curiosity, and teamwork were refined as you met new people, forged new friendships, and worked together in teams in the classroom and out to accomplish the goals set before you individually and collectively. Adolescence is one of the most active periods for brain development, and you rose to the occasion during this time. You worked to develop the IB learner profile traits to become students who are inquirers, knowledgeable, thinkers, communicators, principled, open-minded, caring, risk-takers, balanced, and reflective as you took risks and internalized the challenge and guidance from your teachers, your school counselors, your principal and assistant principal, of course, your families and your coaches, mentors, friends, and many other people in your lives who care deeply about you and who pour their lives into you every day. I know one person in particular who will never forget each of you as you are her last graduating 8th grade class, and of course that's Miss Sabia. You probably don't realize it, but she and I talked quite often about you. As is the nature of my work, I tend to hear about the extremes, the accomplishments that show the best of who you are, as well as the times where things don't go quite so well. But through each of those tough times, even when she had to show the tough love of holding some of you accountable for bad decisions, one thing was for sure: there was never such thing as a bad kid. Even in the hardest of times, she always saw the good in every one of you and knows whatever just happened is just a difficult chapter in the story of your lives. And if we as a school can work to balance those consequences of the bad choices with a reflective educational lesson and a chance to repair whatever damage might have been done, the learning will be even greater and you will be a better person for it. Students, I'll let you in on another secret. None of us were perfect either. Not one person sitting in this audience. And if you look around, recognize that we all made mistakes along the way. That's normal and it's human. And many of us could probably write some chapters in our own lives that maybe were less than exemplary, but what's most important is that we learned from those mistakes and became stronger, more principled people as a result. So as you head into high school, I encourage you to remember that. And I will do you one more favor this afternoon and encourage your parents to remember that as well. These are the years you learn and grow, and even through challenges and the bumps in the road that are going to come inevitably, it's better to learn those lessons now when the consequences are smaller and not as much is at stake. As a school, we've worked hard to give you a strong foundation upon which you can stand academically, emotionally, and personally. And as you move into high school, I encourage you to try new things, get involved in new activities, take a class that interests you, not just the one that'll build your resume for college, but the one that truly taps into your passions and talents. You never know what inspiration you might find, what person you may meet, or what new insight could change the trajectory of your life. So as you close out Chapter 8 on Pelham Middle School and open the door and cross into that hallway on the other side into the high school, I wish you all the best. Enjoy and do great things as you write your next chapter in the Pelham schools. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Dr. Champ. Please turn your attention to our band area where the 8th grade band will perform Mr. Brightside, arranged by Mr. Andrew Lombakov. Thank you, 8th grade band and Mr. Bombacco. Will the members of the band please rejoin your classes? Now I'd like to welcome Matthew Haberman, our student government president.
Thank you all for coming to celebrate our middle school graduation with us. My name is Matthew Haberman. I've been thinking a lot about what I wanted to say today, especially because I wanted to make sure that what I say up here actually means something, not just to me, but to everyone here. We're at an important transition point in our lives, and as we move on to high school, the things we tell ourselves and the way we see the world start to really matter. We need to be more thoughtful about the choices we make and the impact we have on ourselves and on the people around us. Middle school is weird. I think we can all agree on that. One day, you feel on top of the world, and the next day, you trip in the hallway, and somehow everyone seems to see it. But here's the thing, those moments don't diminish you. Every stumble is proof that you're out there trying. And that's what I truly want to talk about, the mentality, the attitude. You can't always control what happens to you, but you can always control how you respond to it. A bad grade or a hard day doesn't define you. What does is the noise in your own head that says, I'm not done yet. That decision to get back up, it's called discipline, and that's where greatness begins. The people we look up to, parents, teachers, athletes, artists, they're not extraordinary because nothing ever went wrong for them. They're extraordinary because they believed in themselves even when it was hard. And that same belief lives inside every single one of us here today. I'm not here to promise perfection or that it will be easy, but I am here to say that I will show up every single day with purpose, with passion, and with the belief that this class is capable of truly incredible things. And I'm asking you to believe that too. We spend so much time waiting to feel ready, waiting for the right moment, waiting for things to get easier. But the right moment is now. We are in it. This year, this class, this moment has the potential to be something we look back on and say, that's when things change. So let's rise to it together. So I leave you with these questions. How do you define yourself? And more importantly, how do you define your losses? I'd like to give a special thanks to all the faculty, staff, the members of the student government, and most importantly, Miss Savia, for ensuring that we all had a wonderful middle school experience. And on behalf of all of us here today, we were honored to have been your final graduating class. Clearly, you saved the best for last. Thank you.
Thank you, Matthew. And I did save the best for last. Now I'd like to introduce Dr. Sarah Pinsker and Mrs. Rose Hogan, who will present the Community Project Awards.
The Community Project Award is given to students who went above and beyond on their culminating IB service project. Our first Community Project Award goes to a group of students who have dedicated themselves to strengthening our school community and supporting our incoming Pelicans. Through daily research and incredible empathy, this team successfully launched a brand new peer mentoring program for their project, School Safety. Their mission was clear: buddying up with incoming 6th graders with older middle school students to make sure every single new student felt comfortable, supported, and at home as they entered Pelham Middle School. While this may sound simple, communicating with administration across buildings, guidance, parents, and community members to make their dream come to life, all on top of being 13 and finishing their reading and math assignments, is quite a production. They also work tirelessly to spread their message of inclusion and community through several key events. They presented to middle school classes here at PMS, organized a special activity at the 5th grade event, reached out to elementary schools in New Rochelle, and rallied our entire community with a fantastic Blue Out Spirit Day. They have truly left a lasting legacy here, and we are so proud to hear they plan to continue this vital work in high school. Congratulations, Ella, Anna, Mila, Audrey, Bella, and Lolly. Please come up.
Our next Community Project Award goes to a team that took action to protect our planet and better our local community. What makes this group truly special is that they didn't just work on a project. They truly lived their mission every single day, leading by example in their own daily lives. This group tackled the issue of pollution through 4 massive, successful initiatives. They educated younger students with a special Lorax reading at Hutchinson Elementary, rolled up their sleeves for a community cleanup, and raised over $700 for Eco-Pel through a brilliant eco raffle. Finally, partnering with Pelham Lumber and the town of Pelham, they created a beautiful mural made from recycled plastic with a simple, powerful message: love Earth. Thank you for leaving a lasting, beautiful mark on our town. Congratulations on your project titled Pollution. Betha, Audrey, Leah, and Danny.
I'd like to now welcome Mrs. Kathleen Vella and Mr. Todd Hembury to present the Tom Roxvold Character Award.
Thank you. Tom Roxvold was an entertaining teacher who infused his love of science with humor. Known to all as Rox, he was a lifelong resident of Pelham and a PMHS graduate. He not only taught science at Pelham Middle School for over 20 years, he also coached multiple sports and was deeply involved in many other aspects of serving his community. He was loyal, honest, and empathetic, and encouraged these character traits in others by his example.
This award is presented to two students who exemplify Mr. Roxvold's dedication to school and to all things Pelham, and who spread their positive attitude and good humor while doing it. This year, the Thomas Roxvold Character Award is given to Rooney Khan and Daniel Abenega.
We'd now like to welcome Mr. Acasella to present our last award, the Tom Tobin Geo Award.
Thank you, Ms. Vella. Pardon my appearance. I'm obviously dealing with some very deep-seated personal issues. I'm just kidding. The award is in honor of Thomas Tobin, a social studies teacher at Pelham Middle School from 1974 to 2007, student government advisor for over 30 years, longtime coach and 8th grade team leader. The Tom Tobin General Organization Award is the highest award at Pelham Middle School. It is presented annually to two 8th graders that demonstrate exemplary leadership, academic performance, and demonstration of the attributes of Pelham pride. This year, it is our honor to present the Tom Tobin Geo Award to Natalie Wells and Minos Vukadinovich.
Congratulations to all the recipients. We are now moving on to the presentation of the 8th grade certificates. For those of you unfamiliar with our Pelham tradition, we abide by the law of the Pelham 1 clap. So after each student's name, we will give a 1 clap. And after each of the rows has been finished, we'll give them a big round of applause before we move on to the next student. So row 1, can you please stand? Bryn Abuzia. Chase Abuzia. Michael Adelhart. Daniel Agnew-Yega. Anna Albarella. Adam Ali. Arbana Aliai. Joshua Alvarez. Alyssa Amirati. Devin Austin. Simone Ayers. Era Azemi. Rosie Bagwell. John Barrett. Charlotte Bass. Evangelina Bellatieri. Chloe Benedict. Alexander Berman. Shay Bhagwan. Emma Beanie. Gavin Bauer. Sarah Brea. Mason Brown. Russell Burgess. This next certificate will be presented by Board of Education member Sid Burke. Please join us on stage, Mr. Burke. Hannah Burke. Leonore Boussiere. Nathan Campbell. Joseph Capalia. Angela Caronio. Congratulations, row one. Row one, you may be seated. Row two, please stand. Sophia Carrillo. Sarah Catalan. Jillian Caulfield. Samantha Chalasheri. Olivia Choulet. Cohen Clark. Kendall Clark. Audrey Camerico. Clara Condon. Audrey Cruz. Grace Curley. Michael D'Amico. Ruben Dedoyan. Ariel Daly. Madeline Day. Arthur De Oliveira Reese. Philip DiCandido. Jaden DeVazio. Astrid Dermishai. Leah Dixon. Daniela Dodaro. Nora Epen. William Edwards. Lane Arario. Elizabeth Etzold. Fiona Fagbeiro. Ford Fairback. Austin Fideli. Amanda Ferrara. Congratulations, row two. Row 2, you may be seated. Row 3, please stand. Eamon Ferrara. Madeline Fleming. Ella Flynn. Beatrice Franco. Mila Friedman. William Fuqua. William Gallagher. Gabrielle Gamaldo. Anna Garrow. Dylan Gachalian. Sienna Geske. Connor Ginsberg. Aaron Josta. Judah Glantz. Henrik Gonda. Sienna's certificate will be presented by Board of Education member Dara Gordon. Sienna Gordon Manoli. Thank you, Dara. Lucas Goyle. Zachary Grable. Gianna Gray. Matthew Haberman. Abigail Hambright. Franz Hansen. Kylie Harvey. Lincoln Hayes. Scarlett Helmers. Maxon Herrera. Alexander Harrington. Liam Harrington. John Hilreese. Congratulations, row 3. Row 4, please stand. Natalie Hilreese. Ivana Ho. Brooks Horton. Tyler Howell. Jacob Huppridge. Collins Hyde. Elira Idrizi. Simon Inball. Callan Jackson. Samantha Hadamarin. Veda Jain. Sive Jeffries. Evangeline Johnson. Sophie Jordan. Lila Kamalakaran. Ram Kancharla. Cole Capel. Charles Keeley. Rebecca Kelly. Lillian Key. Brady Kahn. Rooney Kahn. Dexter Kleinman. Leah Knight. Eva Koksharova. Jackson Kopel. Congratulations, row 4. You guys may be seated.
Row 1, please stand. Anna Landy. Carmen Lesser. Madeline Lavelle. Henry Liu. Ella Lofgren. Sophia Mayulo. Elker Malai. Vincent Mangiafrida. Stella Marchion. Daniel Maring. Ambeline Martin. Sophie Massou. Hudson Matz. Liam McDermott. Penelope McGibbon. Teresa McGibbon. Emmett McGovern. Adeline McKee. Duke McLean. Mark Murdita. Van Merle. Ashley Miller. Moira Mitchell. Charlotte McGillner. Fatima Rizwan. Jack Moore. Julie Mothner. Maximilian Mata. Eliette Moya. Thank you. Row 1, you may be seated. Row 2, please stand. Hunter Muniz. Lysander Negri. Theodore Nice. Millen Nareesh. Cole Normoyle. Lulu O'Connor. John O'Halloran. Ayodeji Ojo. Ionika Ojo. This next certificate will be presented by former Board of Education member Michael Owen Machane. Caleb Owen Machane. Matteo Panzani. Vera Papo. Miles Parker. Nathaniel Paulos. Soleil Peralta. Olivia Perez. Henry Patomber. Dylan Potts. Miley Purcell. Melody Quattroni. Declan Reen. Samantha Reese. Quinn Regelman. Reese Ritchie. Bella Rivera. Liliana Rivera. Catherine Rodriguez. Ava Roman. This next certificate will be presented by former Board of Education member Ian Rowe. Oscar Rowe. Thank you. Row 2, you may be seated. Row 3, please stand. Eli Rush. Jackson Russo. John Rocco Ritigliano. Layla Sakrani. Barry Seymour. William Shanahan. Dina Sharhan. Tiago Shaw. Nathaniel Shea. James Sheehy. Giovanni Shahada. Nicholas Shehu. Amir Sharasta. Giovanni Silver. Micah Sinha. Susanna Slosky. Madison Smithmeyer. Avery So. Jorge Solis. Benjamin Solomon. Sylvie Spengeman. Riley Stano. Oliver Sullivan. Madeline Sweeney. Lula Sweet. Worth Sweet. Tayar Sula. Danielle Tanaka. Kajmala Tariq. Thank you, row 3. You may be seated. Row 4, please stand. Aaliyah Taylor. Ethan Teitelbaum. Neela Thompson. Maggie Tipple. Melanie Torres. This next certificate will be presented by Board of Education member William Treves. Luca Treves. Louise Tully. Reed Turk. Catalina Tudovin. David Tavarshka. Dariana Urena Estevez. Luca Vafiades. William Valencia. Vladimir Valerio. Scarlett Vasilo. Minos Vukadinovich. Avery Wall. Maurice Wan. Natalie Wells. Alex Whalen. Ella Wang. Camille White. Alana Williams. Ruby Yavin. Gigi Zabata. Reese Zakari. Row 4, you may be seated. Please join me
Congratulations again to all our 8th grade students. We'd now like to present our retirees with an honorary certificate. Please join me in congratulating Diana Fetta, Margaret McCarthy, Christina Prignano, and last but certainly not least, Maria Aveshouse.
And we have one last honorary certificate to Principal Lynn Sabia.
Thank you. It only took me 42 years to graduate middle school, but I made it. Before we go on, I want to say a special thank you and ask Jessica Vitale and Kathy Lieggi to come up. Our 2 exceptional team leaders, they put all of this together for you guys. They arrange all our trips and everything for the 8th grade team. We couldn't do without them. Thank you. Good afternoon, students. Dr. Champ, Ms. Holtz, Dr. Short, Dr. Fitzgerald, faculty, families, staff, Board of Education, current and former members, and our honored guest. Today we celebrate a remarkable group of young people, the graduates of Pelham Middle School. Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment and express my gratitude. Thank you to our safety monitors who are trusted adults to so many students. Thank you to the front office staff who manages a chaotic, crazy office, Nora DiBartolo, Anne-Marie Rossi, and of course my administrative assistant, Barbara Bogoni. I want to thank our maintenance crew. We got a test out of here at 2 o'clock and they came running in and had to set everything up, so thank you so much. You're always helping us out and you were excellent on the fly today. I'd also like to thank Mr. Ravita and Chris Maselli, our AV specialist. Thank you as well to our PTA for your unwavering support and partnership through the years, Pelham Education Foundation, and a special thank you to Dr. Maria Thompson. She's an exceptional assistant principal, and she will be the next principal. Thank you for your partnership, your leadership, and the middle school is in great hands moving forward. To our families, thank you for your trust, encouragement, and countless sacrifices you have made to help your children reach this milestone. Their success is your success, and we're grateful to the role you have played in this journey. To our faculty and staff, thank you for your care, patience, expertise, and dedication you bring to our students every single day. Education is about far more than academics. It's about changing lives. Today's celebration is a reflection of your extraordinary commitment. I'd also like to recognize 2 traditions that represent the very best of Pelham Middle School. First, our annual 8th grade mural. Working alongside the mural committee, Ms. Rebecca Schwartz helps transform student ideas into beautiful works of art that capture the spirit of each graduating class. These murals are lasting reminders of creativity, collaboration, and school pride. Ms. Schwartz, thank you for sharing your talents and inspiring our students year after year. Every year I say this is the best mural, and every year I mean it. Ms. Schwartz and a member of the mural committee, please stand and be recognized. On your way out, please take a look at it. It's beautiful. Another tradition that captures the spirit of Pelham Middle School is our community project. Every year, our 8th graders embark on a journey known as the Community Project. While it serves as the capstone of our International Baccalaureate program, it's truly much more. It's an opportunity for students to move beyond talking about change and begin creating it. This year's class of 2026 exceeded every expectation. They partnered with local businesses, community organizations, schools, veterans, senior citizens, and nonprofit groups. They collected food and clothing, supported adaptive athletics, strengthened connections across generations, and reached beyond our community to help others. Through these experiences, they learned that leadership is not about recognition, it's about service. As many of you know, this graduation is especially meaningful. After 42 years in education, I'll be retiring at the end of the school year. Of all the positions I've held, serving as assistant principal of Pelham Middle School has been one of the greatest honors of my career. I will forever be grateful to the students, families, faculty, and staff who's made this journey very special, so thank you. And now to the class of 2026, the future class of 2030. Let that sink in a minute. Tonight is about much more than moving from middle school to high school. It's about growth, resilience, and the person you are becoming. When you entered Pelham Middle School, many of you were still trying to figure out where you fit in. Over the past 3 years, you have faced challenges, celebrated successes, experienced setbacks, and learned important lessons about yourself and others. You learned that mistakes do not define you, they help you grow. You learned that perseverance when things were difficult. You learned to stand up for yourselves and others, and to recognize that kindness, empathy, and character really do matter. As a school community, we've worked to create a place where every person feels seen, valued, and heard. My hope is that you leave here understanding that success is not measured by grades, awards, or accomplishments alone. True success is measured by how you treat people, the choices you make when no one is watching, and the difference you make in the lives of others. Each of you has left your mark on Pelham Middle School, some through music, art, athletics, leadership, and service, others through quiet acts of kindness that may never be publicly recognized, but meant everything to someone who needed it. As you begin high school, remember this: be kind, be courageous, include others, stand up for what is right, learn from your mistakes, and never underestimate the impact that you can have on another person's life. The world needs compassionate people. It needs people of integrity and character. Today is not an ending, it is a beginning. So class of 2026, walk forward with confidence, carry your memories with pride, lead with kindness, serve others, and never forget you will always be part of Pelham Middle School. Congratulations to the class of 2026 and the future class of 2030. We're proud of you, we believe in you, and we cannot wait to see the difference you will make in the future. Thank you for everyone being here tonight. Will families and friends allow the graduates and the staff members to exit the gym before you leave your seat? Thank you very much.